Of the fair, the annual Western Idaho Fair at Expo Idaho kicked off today in Garden City. And just a reminder, Monday is KTVB Day at the fair. Admission will be just $7 all day long. The fair runs through Sunday, August 27th. And while I know we are all excited for the rides and the fair food and the games, there's one thing parents should know if you have little ones. At the fair, there's a thing called a Found Kids booth where you can track your kids no matter where they roam. And here to tell us about that booth is Kurt Kelly. Kurt volunteers with the Boise Bench Lions Club, who staffs the booth. And Kurt, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Well, it's my pleasure to be here.
Yeah, so we're talking about this booth. Walk us through what it is and how it works.
Well, how it works is that the parents or the adults that are with the children can bring them over. We give them a numbered wristband, and then we get the contact information for the adult. So if the kid gets separated, they can return to the booth. They can go to anybody that has a security badge on or go to one of the vendors, and we'll call the parent and say, well, no, we have the child.
So parents should stop by this booth first when they first get to the fair, correct?
Yes.
So where is it located at?
It's right by the main entrance. It's next to guest services. If you know where the chairlift begins, we're right next to that. And there's a sign out in front also.
You know, I know when you go to the fair, there's so much excitement and emotions, right? I mean, how can parents maybe help their kids navigate this so that they're aware of this booth and where to go?
Well, we have some good landmarks. Like I mentioned, it's right by the beginning of the chairlift near the main entrance. There's signs, and they can also point out that if they get lost, this is a good place to go to. And again, as I mentioned, they can talk to anybody that has a security badge on, and they will return them back to the booth. And don't be afraid. That's a good thing to keep in mind too. If they get separated, there's plenty of people to help to get them back to their parents.
Kurt, you were telling me you've been volunteering for 12 years at this booth. I mean, what do you want folks to know? Do you have any tips maybe for families before they head to the fair?
Have fun, wear sunscreen, be hydrated, and also one thing that we suggest is that the parents take a picture of the child so they know how they're dressed. They might forget all of a sudden, hey, do they have a green coat on or red shirt or whatever. So by having the picture, if security needs to look for the child, they don't have to worry about a description. They can just distribute the picture.
Good. Oh, that's a good tip. Also, can you talk about, you know, the moment when I imagine you see a lot of parents maybe lose their little ones during the fair. What's that like when they're finally reunited and they have a place to do? I mean, you're right there for it.
Oh yeah, there's usually a lot of emotion. Sometimes we see tears because they're so happy to see each other. There's always lots of smiles, glad to see you, this sort of thing. So it's a good feeling when the parents can be reunited with their children.
And real quick, just a reminder, how does the wristband work for folks who might be stopping by the booth for you?
Well, we put the wristband on. It has a number on it. It does not have any other identification. So that way nobody can come up and say, oh, little Johnny, your parents said I can come with you or whatever. So it's just a number on the wristband. And as I mentioned, we have the contact information for the adult. So we'll contact the adult.
Definitely a good resource out there. All right, Kurt Kelly, thank you so much for joining us here on the News at 4. We'll be right back.